Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Take a look at this, a 30% discount. That's right, if you didn't know, I was looking through Discord and this was actually posted back in April. So we knew this since last month. Hello there, Monster Masters. You talked, we listened. You told us the last changes we introduced in the maze made them too complex and overwhelming, so we decided to simplify them. Of course, your next question is going to be, what about the discounts? So the initial discount 30% lasts for 1 hour, and then the 20% discount for the next 11 hours. So right now I kind of moved during the 20% discount, not knowing about the 30%. See, I wish I would have been paying more attention to the game. Anyhow, every time a time-limited path starts, it will unlock a 10% discount that applies to all paths, and then the final discount will be a 30% for the last 4 hours, which means if you know you're going to be awake for the last 4 hours of the event, this is the time to move. So as you can see, 3 hours 58 minutes remaining. I just logged in. You can see the discounts. Instead of costing 40 to move, it's only 28. If I want to, I could get the 150 nectar, so that might be a good strategy for the end. But we are just going to go ahead and move this monster. I know nothing about him. Actually, no, I think I read the sneak peek. He's an ET attacker. So like another Robo Rabbit maybe. But yeah, let me get him. I was a little worried if... Right now it is, let me check my watch, it is 11 p.m. If I would have had to wait for the last hour, what would that have been? 12, 1, 2. I would have had to wake up at 2 in the morning, which I don't think I'm willing to do right now with everything going on. So I would have probably just had to skip out on the monster and just get him in a future date. So, I'm glad that I ran into this because I think I would have ignored it. I think I would have wasted, or I would have spent my 10, maybe I had enough maze coins to get him without needing any discount. But yeah, I am super glad that I was able to get this. And so now we're just going to move and get the monster. Actually, in the meantime, let me, on the side, I will pull out like a, I think there's a monster sheet for him. And then I'll just talk about him. So it'll be like a mini analysis with armor while I move him. I just got to find it over here. Going to the official forum. And let's see if I can find him. Boulder R. Alright, scrolling up, moving that. Alright, there it is. Yep, open. So what does this monster do? Ooh, 25. Alright, oh, right here. Okay, cool. So, I almost clicked on the nectar. Alright. So, life 132k, power 10,912. I believe that's pretty high, right? That's one of the higher powers in the game. Speed 8,128. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. Thunder protection, immune to blind, hardened, self-precision, self-torture immunity. Honestly, that self-torture immunity is probably going to be the best thing about the monster. But you're going to have to get him to ring 5. So obviously, if you get hit with a nanovirus at the start of the battle, then it won't trigger. But that aside, if the enemies have any beasts against you, especially like the shock beast, if there's any other dots on you, the fact that you can cleanse them away with your status caster, that is awesome. That is awesome. Alright, looking at his skills, deals low earth damage to an enemy in quicksand, 0 cooldown, 15 stamina, just a quicksand, minor blind to all enemies, spammable, 0 cooldown, oh no, 15 stamina cost, but yeah, 0 cooldown, landslide, deals low earth damage to one enemy, applies quicksand and blind to an enemy, gives an extra turn to itself. I love blinding. Being able to blind, reduce enemy accuracy is incredible in my eyes. The number of times that has come in clutch. So you're doing dots with quicksand and blind. It only has a 2 turn cooldown, 40 stamina cost. Ominous whirlwind applies minor blind and a random negative status effects to all enemies. Oh, that's right. This monster does like random effects apart from the blinding. So, okay. So let me reread that. So, ominous whirlwind applies minor blind and random negative effect. Red hex applies a random negative status effect to an enemy. And then you deal low metal damage to all enemies, and then you gain an extra turn. That, by the way, only has a 1 turn cooldown, which means you can do your red hex, then you can do your landslide, then you can do your red hex again. But hold on, there's more. You have blinding storm, applies blind and sandstorm to all enemies. Yes, this monster has the sandstorm. That's the one that blocks the dodge area status caster, I believe, or positive effect. Red eye stare. Deals low metal damage to one enemy, applies a random negative status effect to all enemies, and gives one extra turn to itself. This has a 3 turn cooldown. So, because this monster can do random negative effect on a 1 turn cooldown, and then a red eye stare that is random negative effect to everyone, one enemy monster is going to be getting hit with a ton of negative effects. This monster is really going to partner well with Shadow. Shadow, keep in mind, can trait disable the enemy monster, which is going to be needed if you're taking on the dodge area taunt teams. You're going to have to get rid of the taunt, trait disable them, get rid of the dodge area, and then you're going to be able to get red eye star to get negative effects to everyone. Yeah, but that has the bad thing about the monster is the damage output. That red eye star is only 25 damage, red hex is 20 damage, and last light is 25 damage. And then the last skill we have is Red Eye Redemption, which deals low earth damage to one enemy, 25, and applies Sandstorm to enemies, and you give 1 extra turn. That only has a 3-turn cooldown. So the cool thing about this monster is he can attack infinitely. He can attack over and over and over again. Keep in mind, Galvanus is in the meta. This monster does have a Thunder Protection, however, but the bad thing about Galvanus is he gives his whole team anticipation, so gotta watch out for him. So you have Quicksand and Sandstorm to help you win, even though you have the weak damage output, which again really helps. Random negative, and then you're just giving a bunch of negative effects. Yeah, I mean, I like him. I don't think he's really gonna get used much. I could be wrong, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, I don't know what the consensus is on the monster, but we really need like a talent. Like, we haven't had like a Burnt Blood or a Hidden Shiv with this era. I think something like that would really, really help out this era. But so far, we've seen, I think Sigil still has been my favorite. To be able to reuse your best skills, that's pretty crazy when you kill when anyone dies. That's pretty cool. But yeah, you have Quicksand and Sandstorm to help with dot damage, and then you have 20 and 25 as your strongest attack. So, yeah, that's this monster. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. I may still do a review on him. I'm not 100% sure. To be determined. Hopefully I get to review the new monsters. Again, life has just been a little busy. Mask, by the way, this monster can hold Tatumen's mask, so recovering stamina, not an issue. And then sword, increased damage output or revivability with Cane Sword. Earth and Metal monster. It's a blind. No mirror match, you can't blind. Harden. I would say, like, one advantage of this monster, I wonder if there's any arguments, probably not, for making him like 3 speed and just like blinding the denier. Well, there's not even really deniers in the meta anymore. Blinding the attacker and then doing a bunch of negative effects, like you land a daze, you land a blind, you land a minor blind, then the enemies all miss. Like, that's one possibility, but not realistically, he is more of an attacker. Alright, so let's see where we're at in the game. So our moves cost 221 now. If I remember correctly, I'm not even gonna do the last move. Instead, I'm gonna just start moving the the extra cells one. So that last move is not needed. You're better off moving the extra cell pathway, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I'm almost at the end, because this one, the costs start to get really, really high. Let's see where we're at. Spin the roulette wheel. Let's see what we get. It is 2 cells. Quetzal Croc, 2 cells. Man, I remember when he barely came out. Alright, spin this roulette wheel, see what I get here. 25 maze coins. And then Hacksmith. 41k food. 300 to move now. Ew. 294. Oh wait, I wonder how many cells I have for the monster. After these 10... Oh, never mind. I think I have to, right? To get the key? Or is that last step? I think that last step gives you like 20 cells. And it's like, why would I do that? When this only costs 70. See, that last move costs 357. Yeah, take a look. I have 75 cells. I have 75 cells for the monster. Why would I pay 357 for 25 when I can just move this over here and easily get my 20? Well, I guess you got to be able to get the 20 and the 22. Otherwise, you're going to be left out. But I'm pretty sure it costs less, right? That costs 70. And this is 105. And this is 119. Yeah. Less than 357 and I have more cells. So that's the way to do it. I could go for the nectar, but I'm just going to capitalize on the cells for this monster. Actually, what's in the nectar pathway? Nectar pathway. I mean, there's some good stuff in there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get nectar. Sorry. I'm getting the 150 nectar. Heck yeah. There's even 16 gems there. And again, as much as I like the monster, I also get some nebula. As much as I like an ambrosia, I don't think it's a monster I'm realistically going to use long term. I also have 731 mace maze coins I need to collect for my maze collector. Nebula, Ambrosia. Ooh, more Ambrosia. Nice. Okay, I like this change. This is a really good change. A 4-hour 30% discount when the event ends, which means you have the whole entire 7 days to maximize maze coins. I love it. I think this is a good change. A change in the right direction. Alright. Let me keep moving. 20 Ambrosia. 285k gold. 30 more Ambrosia. Get some extra maze coins right there. I believe this pathway only cost 3,000 if I'm not mistaken with the 30% discount. Again, I haven't been really playing the game, so I'm not entirely sure, but let's find out hopefully. 244k food, 20 nectar, 16 gems. Yeah, these last moves are costly, but it'll all be worth it. 5k gold, 30 nectar. Fight a quick PvP. We even get some treasure chests. Fight auto and supreme fun. Destiny. Probably OTK after this. Explosive gifts. Nice. Alright, spin this wheel, see what I get. Looks like, ooh, 25 maze coins. 434. Ooh. Ooh. Once again, good thing I have those 700 ready to collect. Yikes. Alright, 532. So it's a little over 3,000, I think. Let me collect this. 733. Claim. 651. I'm going to have to look back and see how much it cost me, or I'll just take a look at the guide. 150 nectar on top of like the extra 50 I collect, so that's 200 nectar. Nice. And you know what? I am 2 coins shy of being able to move him. No. I just gotta wait for this. I gotta wait for this to give me some extra stuff, because I don't think collecting will give me anything unless I missed a collection somewhere. Let me see. I could probably hatch. If I hatch, I might get something. Oh, I got some. Alright. Let's go ahead and move them. So 25 additional cells. Oh wait, am I... I think I just misfollowed my own advice. I could have moved... Could I move... Oh no, see, it was a blank space. So I did a good call. Alright guys, with that being said, that is going to be it for this video. I love this 40% discount. Or sorry, I love this 4-hour 30% discount. Let me know what you guys think about the change in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.